Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of Resource Central. I'm Joe Reinecker. Our guest today is Judy Blunk. She is the volunteer coordinator for the Columbus office. Hi, Judy, and welcome to Resource Central.
Hello, Joe. And I wanted to correct you there for a minute. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
But my last name is Blunk, ending with a K, not a T.
Blunk. Okay, her name is Judy Blunk. I thought it was Blunt. That's acknowledged. Judy Blunk. Okay. Give me the story of the life of Judy Blunk as much as you want to reveal.
Well, Joe, I have got to tell you that I've got a lot of issues going, but my main concern is how much SKIL has opened up my eyes. I am in a power chair, been in a power chair for 3 years now. And SKIL has really opened my eyes up. When I went to the Disability Caucus in August, how much opened up it really made me feel is when I seen other people at the caucus looking worse off than I am.
Yeah, I was going to talk to you about that. What was it that exactly opened your eyes at the Disability Caucus?
Some people had limbs a lot shorter than mine. They were born with, and some had work-related problems, like in their spine and everything. And it put them in a chair to where they had to wear pillows up in their chairs, bed pillows. And people that are blind couldn't see, just different things. And
if I may ask, what's your disability?
I have degenerative disc disease. I have plantar fasciitis, fibromyalgia, cervical problems. My neck has been fused twice.
Wow.
And they're getting ready to do a neurostimulator right now. So
and yet you're so happy. Where do you get that from? At least you seem to be so happy. Where do you get that from?
Well, I am happy. I'm happy with life. The way I look at it is that you've got to be very outgoing. You have to think of other people, not just dwell on yourself. Because when you dwell on yourself, you're giving up. And I don't want to give up. I keep looking towards the sky and thinking, well, one of these days my Lord's going to call me home. And I will be happy. But as long as I'm here, then my point is I'm put on this earth to do what I'm supposed to do. And when I was asked if I wanted to become a volunteer, I just automatically spoke up and said, yes, I want to become one.
What do you basically do in the Columbus office?
Well, I am a receptionist / volunteer independent living coordinator.
What does that entail? What does that entail in layman's terms?
Well, I take applications for employment. I also help take the phone calls from people who are wanting to be on SKIL, which is Southeast Kansas Independent Living.
Sure.
And then I see if they want to become a DSW worker, and if they do, then I send them out to a client, providing that the client wants me to give out their information.
What does DSW stand for?
Direct support worker.
Okay. That if I called in and wanted to be and wanted a that would be somebody just to help me with. That would be just me to help me with my needs. Somebody to help me with my needs. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Like help you with housework that you cannot do. Like
Okay.
If you needed to have transportation to a doctor's appointment or to the stores to help you around in the community, then I would have them to help you with that. But in order to do that, you have to contact your MCO, which is your manager care provider.
I understand, yeah.
And then they would set up a plan of care, which we call a POC.
Sure.
And they would notify the corporate office, which is where Bill's at in Parsons. Then they would notify me. I would go out to the home and do a customer packet and hopefully take a worker out with me. And either that or the customer, as everybody would like to be put, I call them clients because I've been in nursing for a long time.
I know that's right.
Then they become self-directed. They can hire and fire who they want. And, you know, I would like to just let them have the reins to say, hey, you do it. But I've had a few that wants me to be able to say, hey, just bring them out to my house.
What are the programs? Do you have any programs you'd like to discuss that are going on right now in the Columbus office?
Well, the program I would like to see more of is the people right here in Columbus need to learn that I like to be like what they call a fireball. And because I'm very outgoing, I want things done, and I want them done
immediately, right? Immediately, if not sooner.
I want them done within a month.
Oh, wow, okay.
Within a month. And, you know, it's just, when I go out in the public and stuff, I was always taught, take pictures. And pictures don't lie. I was raised up like that.
So you take pictures every home you go to, or every place you go, or how does that work for you?
No, I don't take it every place I go. See, my point is I want the places of establishment, whether it's homes or businesses, I want them to become accessible for the handicapped, not just the ones in wheelchairs or whatever. We need them for the blind. Okay?
I got you.
Anybody,
you want everybody, you want all the businesses and places of employment in Columbus to be handicapped accessible.
Yes, it don't have to be just in Columbus. It needs to be in Cherokee County, period.
Okay.
Right, even.
Is there anything else that you would like to talk about? Anything else at all?
Well, I really think it needs to go a little farther than that. I really don't know other than that. And as far as trying to see if we can get some of the elderly and things, get around to have a discussion amongst themselves to find out what kind of things would they like to have done in the community here in County.
How does that work? Do you get people that come in and ask for certain things, and you put them in touch with somebody, or just how does that work?
Yes, I have had some people come in and give me donations. Just yesterday, I had a shower chair and a walker donated to me, and I've cleaned them up. And they've asked, several people have asked. Some's already got them. But I do go ahead and give them out to them. They don't have to just be on SKIL, but they need to, have a disability.
Sure.
The way I look at it.
Sure.
My main concern is that they don't fall in the showers or in the tubs, or when they're walking around and their legs are weak. Then,
that's very important.
I'm going to give them something.
Okay, that's cool.
And what my main concern is, though, is trying to get everybody around, or just talk to them individually if they have a problem talking out in the community. Have me to come to the home. I'm willing to go anywhere. I have my own van that's equipped for me, and I will go as long as I can get to them, or they can come and sit in my van.
Some handicapped people, some people with disabilities, I say handicapped because it's what I was used to. Some people with disabilities are very quiet because they really don't want you to know that they're disabled, because you can see it if you look at them. How do you get them to talk about what they want to have done?
Well, just like with you and I, okay? What I say is that I'm in a power chair, okay? Sure. First, right off the bat, well, what's your problem, okay? Yeah. I'm not afraid to tell anybody what my problem is. I can't stand very far and very long from the front to the back of my van, and that's it. I can't walk into Walmart and go from the door maybe to the next door. I'm hurting really bad at that point. So my doctors told me to be put in the chair. So I'm going to ask them, what's your problem? I'm willing to talk with you. Can you give me the time of day to tell me what your problem is? Let me try to help you. If I can't help you, I want to put you in a resource area that I can give you so you can find some help.
And when you do that, how do they react to you?
They're like, oh, you can do that? I try everything I can. And I understand there's what I call myself a newbie. I've never done this type of work before, but I am willing to learn. And that's the whole point. You have to be willing to learn. I'm
Terrific.
New people.
Terrific. Thank you, Judy, for being on Resource Central. Judy Blunk's been our guest on Resource Central. Joe Reinecker, have a good day, everybody.